Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's that time of week again. I'm just going to do a shopping haul for you. So this is my Tesco delivery that's just been. It was a little bit late, but I rang Tesco's and they were fine about it. So I'll just jump straight in. So I've got my usual water, so I've got a few bottles of these. I've got some more now because my husband has got a hydrate mate as well, so we're going through a lot more water. So yeah, that's the water there. I've got a large butternut squash. This is speed food. I'm going to go back to having this every day. I didn't have it very much last week, but yeah, I normally have this every day and it's really good for you. Got some wholemeal bread. It's not for me, it's for my husband. That's the cat, sorry. And the lighting is really sort of up and down here this morning as well. So it's going bright, sorry about that. Wholemeal bread. I'm not really sure of the sins. It's probably about 5 sins a slice. But I will check it and I'll leave it on the screen for you as always. Then I've got some raspberries, which are speed food. They brought me these ones instead of the Rosedene Farms. They're a bit more expensive, I don't really mind, so that's fine. And then I've got 2 quarks. They are free and they're protein food, really good when mixed with options and things, just to make like a sweet treat, or you could make a savoury dip with them as well. Then I've got some red onions. These are speed food. I've got some potatoes, which are free. And then I have my meat that I normally always get, which is the Tesco value meat. I couldn't even think then. This is free and it's really good for snacking. I'm going to make ham and egg cups again this week as well, so that'll be nice. And I've also got some pastrami. I saw this on Joanne's channel. I thought it was free before, but I thought, oh no, it can't be because there's things on there. But she had it in like a sandwich, in like a deli sandwich, and it looked really good, so I'm gonna try that. So thanks, Joanne. I've got some kiwis, which are free. They're not speed, but again, they're really nice to have for a change. And I've got some sweet potatoes this week for a change, just to do some chips, or maybe some mash, just for something different really, just to change it up a little bit. And then I have got, they are free as well, sweet potatoes. And then I've got my pears, which are speed food. Still really enjoying the pears. Then I've got carrots, which are speed. These are for my husband. They are the fruity bakes, which are like Nutrigrains. I think I worked out they were 7 cents before. If there's any difference, then I'll leave it on the screen. I know I got them last week for him. They're not for me, but you know, if you wanted them, then you know, you can send them. Then I've got some vanilla extract. I don't know if you can see that, it's shining there. This is to go on my chia pudding, which I make. I'm going to be doing that again this week as well. And I've got 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. These are a staple. I get at least 2 tins every single time I shop because I do use them quite a lot, and they are speed food, so really good. These are something different that I'm having this week. These are crispy rolls, Milky Way. They are 64 calories for one, so I believe it's going to be 3 sins. So I think it would be 6 sins for the whole thing. But what I'll do is I'll find out the sin values and I'll leave it on the screen just to make sure. But I thought they'd be nice for a change. Then I've got a chicken and mushroom pasta and sauce. And 2 of the pesto pasta and sauce. They're 3 for £2 at the moment. in Tesco. Those flavours are all free, so I thought I'd have something a little bit different just to try. I do like the pasta in sauces, but I normally have like the cheese and broccoli and the Sind ones, but I really do like the pesto ones, and I've got the pesto in the fridge which I could mix in. But yeah, so that's really good. And then I've got some toilet roll, just the usual toilet roll. Then I've got some tomatoes, which are speed. I've got some kitchen roll. And then some strawberries. Really fancy strawberries this week. So these are speed food. So really, really good. And some peppers, which are speed. I always try and get peppers because I do throw them into a lot of dishes. I've got some of the large mushrooms, the portobello mushrooms. I saw on somebody's channel or somewhere on Instagram, somebody had cracked an egg into them and put them in the oven, and it looked really, really nice for like something different for breakfast. So I think I'm going to try that this week, just again for something different. Then I've got some tagliatelle. This is my favourite pasta ever. I love it. So I am going to be making some sort of maybe bolognese or something to go with this. I've got a corn mince in the freezer, which I might use, and put this in with it. Then I've got some, that's free by the way. If any dried pasta is free. If it's fresh, then that's where you get the Sins. Then I've got these Weight Watchers white wraps. These are a bee choice, or they're 5.5 Sins, I believe. If I'm wrong, again, I'll pop it on the screen. But I use these for like breakfast wraps, and I make pizzas with them as well. So again, I'm going to make those with it. Sorry, the cat is just, I don't know, she's just going mental. She does that every so often. She just runs around. But yeah, so bee choice for these white wraps. So that's something that I'll be incorporating into my bee choices this week. Then I've got a big box of mushrooms. These are speed, and I put mushrooms in pretty much everything. Then I've got for the animals, I've got some dog food and cat food. I've got this one for her. Like I said before, she's really, really fussy, so she doesn't like any like own make things. So yeah, I've got her that. Then I've got two bottles of no added sugar blackcurrant squash. Really enjoyed these last time, and these are free, so yeah, 2 of those. And then I've got a skimmed milk, which you can have 350 ml for your healthy extra A. This is for my husband. I don't really drink it, but you can have this if you wanted to have it. Just knocked over the water. And then I've got some ready meals then for my husband. These are cottage pie. They're the healthy living ones. I'm not really sure of the Sins on these, but I will have a look, and if they're relatively low, I'll pop them on the screen. So we've got cottage pie, chicken curry and rice, and chicken, tomato and pasta. Chicken and tomato pasta even. There we go. So that's those. And now it's gone really dark. The lighting is terrible here today. Okay, so then we've got Twix. These are for my husband. The calories on these, I think they're going to be about 10 Sins, so 20 grams. Yeah, so they're going to be about 10 for those. Oops. So again, you know, nothing is banned on Slimming World. If you wanted to have those and you had the Sins, then you could have those. Then I've got the mint Aeros, which are 7 cents, again for my husband. I'm not really fussed on mint chocolate. And these ones are mine, the plain Aeros, and these are 7 cents as well. Then I've got some, I'm just checking, just some floor wipes. I really like these ones. They're really big and really good. So I got some floor wipes. They're apple. And I think this is the last thing. And some eggs, because I'm going to be making ham and egg cups this week, and I'm going to be doing some different things with eggs. I might do a quiche, but I haven't got any cottage cheese. But I can make it, you can make it just with the egg, so I might try that. Okay, so that's everything. You may have noticed there's no cheese on this haul, and if you know me by now, you know I love cheese. But I'm going to Asda's later on, and I'm going to get the 50% less fat cheese, only because I prefer the taste of it, and also because you can get more. You can get like 5 grams more. So yeah, that's my haul today. It's a bit smaller than usual. I'm going to be using up the chicken in the freezer this week. I'm doing different things, putting spices on them and the pesto and things. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I am going to be looking into doing hauls from different places. I have been asked about an Asda haul, so I'll look into that now in the next couple of weeks and see if I can get a Asda haul done for you guys. So yeah, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. It does mean a lot. And also, if you're not already, I would love if you would subscribe and come along on this journey with me. You know, hauls will be coming every week, my updates, my food diaries, and there'll be other things coming as well. So yeah, I'd love to have you along on the journey. So yeah, that's all done now. So I'm going to go and put all this away, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.